My last video was taken down. People did not like it. There was already anomalies. I was not able to see a lot of comments and stuff. Then the icing on the cake was it was not working. Um, it got taken down by YouTube because I was watching someone else's video, and of course I was watching someone else's video because it is someone else's video. Shit. So I think I have to stream on Twitch and then put the stuff clips on YouTube. That would be okay. That would be doable. We can do Twitch. We can stream on Twitch. That won't be an issue. We would stream on Twitch and we would like post the clips on YouTube. That would work too. Man, there are so many people who are playing. Rivals is really hot right now. We can play some other games so that people are interested. Yeah, yeah, we would play some games. We would. Oh shit! Wow, 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 wow. My WhatsApp was. Wow. Okay. Give me a second. Wait. You guys are not able to see my camera. Oh, okay, okay. That makes sense. Thank God. Yeah. God's. Okay. Let me just share it to a few more people. Let me just share this stream with a few more people, and we will be able to play it right away. Where are the groups? Yes. We would post it in. What other groups can I post this in? Two people are joining me. Okay. Uh, wait. How did my Gaming with Devanshu just subscribed? Thank you, Gaming with Devanshu. First time this worked. First time this thing worked properly. This is so nice. This is genuinely nice. Okay, we would play some games then. In that case, in that golden opportunity, because apparently playing repetitive games are better. That's not an issue. Okay, we'll do some stream button thing and we'll go to Steam. We'll play some games. We will definitely play some games. Okay. Okay. Monster Hunter. What can we play? We can play AO Tennis. Let's CSGO. We can play Cricket. We can play Dirt. Fall Guys. You can try Fall Guys. You can definitely try Fall Guys. Let me bring my controller in first. Oh, tonight I wanna get out to you. One person watching. Is the stream working? I don't know. Is it? Oh, let me check this if the stream is working. Wait. Uh, yeah, there are 4 views. It says 2 concurrent viewers, and why am I not getting any viewers, man? It's so absurd. Yeah, yeah, this is going on, but 2 concurrent viewers. Can anyone chat? Anyone say anything? Anyone here? Yes. funny song. Ashi to Amu Ashi. Okay. That means the chat is working. Because there was literally. Then why is my conference streamer not being visible? I don't know. Whatever. We'll play some games. And there are not a lot of players playing this right now. I wonder we will get streamed. And there's not a lot of. I have to wait for so long. You see? Yes, everything looks alright. Yeah, 3 people watching. Finally. Wiki goes to the. Man, am I inaudible? What? But this is clearly working. Oh, shit. And then I Oh, I'm bound to. Oh no. So I'm so rude. 8 people qualified. 8 people qualified. And there's no chance. 11 people qualified. There's no way I'm winning. There's no chance. Oh, there's my. Oh! I was so late into the game. Huh? Sound comma is there. Okay. So the game sound is loud. That's why I'm inaudible. Okay. How about this now? How about now? How about is it better now? Okay. We lost. It was a bad game. Okay. This is like Squid Games but online. কেন এরকম ভাবে কমেন্ট করিস ভাই নর্মালি কর না শিট ভাই Melvin Kishore I would love to play with him. Which am I? Oh, I'm not even playing. What's the point of watching then? Why am I watching? GG guys. So all let's do it. Let's play another one. Linus has posted a new video. We have to watch it later. I don't know, man. Is this a shadow ban or something? Only 2 people watching. Lily Leapers. Use the drum to bounce to the finish line. Okay. This is difficult. Very hard, very hard, very hard. Wow, this is very hard. Impossibly hard. said that. What na? Oh, nice, 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 nice. Help me get up. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh, good, Didi. We did good. We did good. Let's go. Uh-oh. Man. We are so screwed. We are so screwed. Okay, no, we are not. We are not. We are not. We might be not. We might be not. Big if. Big if. No. No, go. Yes. Shit. Shit. I can't die here. I can't die here. I cannot die here. Okay. 8 people qualified. Shit. We are big time. Dude, big time. Oh! Come on! Why is it happening? Why am I struggling like this? I am such a shit player. I am literally a degen. Arey, why is the exact same thing? I am so screwed. Man, slow and steady. We can do it. No! Why? Just do it once. All I ask is you do it one time. One time you can do it right. It will be all. Am I the last one? I am so surprised. I was able to. No. There's no way I'm winning. There's no way I'm winning this. There is no way. There's only 13 seconds left. And only one person can qualify. And it's gotta be that guy. Oh my god. I played so nice and I ended so horribly. I'm sorry guys. It was so bad. There's no point of staying here. Everything I play is bad. Everything I play is going wrong. Man, I'm so grab trapeze. Okay, we have to grab trapeze with this one. This is not me. I am not playing in this one. Yeah, I'm not playing in this one. And I would not have able to cross this. I would not have crossed this. So, how is everyone? How is everyone doing? I don't understand you. It will again go back to the same regular routine, and then I have to again join, play the first game, lose the first game, again do the same thing. I can't keep, man. We won't be playing anymore. We'll play something else. This is not my cup of tea. We can do getting over it. We can definitely do getting over it. We can try getting over it, right? Birikha bhi na, I don't. Okay. Okay. Yep. Yeah, we are ready with the game. Let's do it. You're using mouse. So if you have not seen people play this, people have broken their monitors for this. I must just do the same thing, except my monitor is already broken. Okay, so we just have to cross the levels with this one. Okay, we can cross this. We can cross this meticulously, slowly. Just wait first. Then okay, okay. Why am I? Okay. You know, lifting myself and then hitting myself. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. That's so easy. That's so easy. That's so easy. Oh, no. Man. I have to reduce my mouse sensitivity. This is difficult. Ayo.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
Man, this is going to be a very annoying game. I know this for a fact.
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. And don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
Okay, we have to just climb slowly with love.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games.
Man,
B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavour. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery. And the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of
falling. Where is the chat? Getting over it nowadays,
anyway,
yes. The developer of Getting Over It is Atriok, and that's who I look up to, man.
You're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real.
For now. Just getting bored at my home, feeling to do something. Getting over it, I will play. Shit, Kaka, is this your first time? Yes, this is my first time. I've never played this game before, but yeah, I have watched people play this game a lot, and ever since then I wanted to play this. But this is annoying. I lost so much. Oh!
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress.
মা সব ঠিক
That's a
আছে
deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
Yeah, bhai. This shit. Climb again, climb again, climb again. Not a biggie, not a biggie, not a biggie, not a biggie. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Yeah, 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 we good, we good. Just and man. Shit, I'm losing my patience. I'm losing my patience. Just let's do it. Let's do it calmly. Let's do it calmly. Let's do it calmly. Let's have a bit more patience. Wait. Never mind, I take my word back. Exactly. This is not a game where you are lucky. They're lucky. Yeah, that was just a lucky first try.
Oof, sorry about that.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No wonder this game is hated so much. It is such a good game and it's so much annoying. Na bhai, 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 na bhai. Yeah, good job. Good.
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying, don't let
I
it get
was
to you.
so up. I came so down. Wait, let's get our momentum back. This will be easy. Man. Man. This is so hard. This is so annoying. No wonder good players are incompetent of doing this. I am just a stupid player. Shit, bhai. My legs are getting hot. My legs are getting hot. It is so annoying. It is so annoying. Extremely annoying. Give me a chance, guys. Give me a chance. I know you guys are getting annoying. Oh, oh, shit, 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 shit. Yeah. Slowly. Okay. Yeah. Put yourself down. Put yourself down. Lift yourself up. Try it. Never mind. Good job. How did I do it the first time? How did I manage to do it at the first time? So nice. I did it so good. Did you guys see that? And he was looking at me now, and I'm like, so shit. This is so bad. I'm falling in. I'm falling in. I'm falling in. I'm falling in. I'm falling so hard. Of course, bhai. Stupid, bhai. This is so stupid. Just let me get across this small home, and we will be good. Yeah, we'll be good. We'll be good. Yeah, we'll be good. Yeah, we'll be good. We'll be. Oh. No,
This thing that we
bhai.
call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
Don't play stupid songs. Don't play stupid songs, developer. I hate this dev.
Going down the road feeling bad. I'm going down the road feeling bad. Going down the road feeling bad, and I ain't going to be treated this way. Oh, Lay them blues there, boyfriend. Down in the jail on my knees. I'm down in the jail on my knees. Down in the jail on my knees, and I ain't going to be treated this way. They feed me on cornbread and cheese.
I will never be able to cross this. I will never be able to cross this. This is impossible. This is impossible. This is infuriating.
And I ain't going to be treated this way.
Someone stop this song.
Let's go to town, boys. Hey, buddy. Oh, God, God.
Why is people watching? Why are people watching this? This is so
$10 shoe fits my feet. $10 shoe fits
boy.
my feet.
Oh boy.
$10
Oh boy. Ah,
shoe fits
yes.
my feet.
Yes. No. No.
I ain't
No.
going to be treated this way.
No.
Going where the weather
No.
suits
I
my
was going.
clothes. I'm going
The
where
first
the
time I
weather suits
reached
my
the highest. Why I
clothes.
reached the highest?
I'm going where the weather suits my clothes, and I ain't going to be treated this way.
Let's do something else. Let's watch a video and then we'll get back to this game. Let's watch something else. Let's watch let's watch why UK is dying. We'll get
Hi
back to this game.
everybody. The United Kingdom was once the symbol of power and heritage because of their 200 years of looting colonies like India.
The West, in its predatory form, came into India in the mid 18th century.
But in spite of all the treasure hunting, now the UK is going through the worst economic and social crisis in its history. As of 2024, while the debt level of Germany stands at 63.74% of its GDP, Ireland stands at 42.5%, India stands at 58.2%, whereas the UK debt stands at 99.5% of their GDP. And you know what's even more worrying? While in other countries the workforce is getting bigger and bigger, in the UK, people are leaving the workforce due to long-term sickness. At the same time, UK's productivity has remained stagnant since 2000 crisis, the hospitals are falling short of nurses, and 45% of the patients have been waiting in an emergency for 4 long hours. And today, there is such a big labour shortage that UK has a shortage of more than 100,000 truck drivers. And all of this put together, UK is seeing the sharpest increase in absolute poverty in 30 long years.
Prices are rising and it hurts.
Inflation above 11%.
That is clearly the highest figure in 40
The UK has been making constant bad decisions time after time. Ever their prime minister lineage is absolutely in shambles. Everyone who has came before, from let's say Liz Truss, I guess prime minister of UK. Currently it's Keir Starmer, but before this Rishi Sunak, or before them, I think Liz Truss only um, came for like I think 10 or 15 days, and she was kicked off because the real problem again stands with the people of the country. Everyone, every young person is unable to get good jobs, get housing, good healthcare, good equipment, good stuff, so that it makes them stay at that place. And due to the lack of this infrastructure, people are leaving the country, and there are not a lot of people who are running the country at the same time. So this is very, very, very bleak. And yeah, see, Liz Truss, yeah, I remember. She stayed for 50 days. She was in power for 50 days. There was a cabbage. Wait, I'll show you. There was a cabbage people had put out that the cabbage will rot later. I mean, the cabbage will rot before Liz Truss quits. They have made that bet. Liz Truss cabbage. I'm showing you. Just look at this. This is, yeah. There was this cabbage, lettuce. Sorry, this lettuce lasted longer than Liz Truss during the prime ministership, and this was very bad. This was very bad for UK.
40 years.
Can't raise taxes, can't really let debt go much higher.
2 million people in the UK go without food for at least one day in a month. And if you remove London from the UK, the country is as poor as Mississippi, which is the poorest state of America.
So the question is, how did UK's economy fall into such a terrible situation? What are the biggest mistakes that UK made which caused this massive economic crisis? And lastly, what are the lessons that India needs to learn from the fall of UK's economy?
Is Great Britain really that great? The United Kingdom is sliding into a recession.
More people in the UK were pushed into poverty from rate hikes.
The economy is shrinking and the latest economic data does not look good.
The UK's cost of living crisis will cause thousands of premature deaths.
School of business. The bet is so messed up that even after studying for 4 years, sold. This is a story that dates back to 2016, and this is when UK decided to exit the European Union. So on 23rd of June 2016, in a special election called the referendum, the people of United Kingdom voted to leave the European Union by a 50 to 48 vote share. And this is where the chaos in the economy started with something called Brexit.
The UK has voted to leave the European Union.
We've got our country back.
The Vote Leave side presented a very optimistic view of what the British economy would look like after Brexit.
Now, before we dive into Brexit, you need to understand a very important part of history, and that is the formation of European Union. Long story short, after the World War II ended, the leaders of European countries realized that if they act as individual countries and if they compete with each other or fight with each other, they'll be wasting a ton of money and a ton of manpower. And if you look at the map of Europe, you will see why it makes sense. Look at this, guys. The European countries are so small that if every country had to spend on military to guard their borders, it would be very costly, right? Similarly, if a country like Hungary wants to trade with the world, it would be a landlocked country with no access to sea at all. So if they wanted access to the North Sea, they would have to pay taxes to Austria and Germany because they would be using their land. So in this futile race of defense and trade taxes, none of the countries would have progressed well at all. This is the reason why in 1952, 6 countries, Belgium, France, Germany, Italy, Luxembourg and the Netherlands, they all decided to take their economic relationship to the next level by forming...
It is important. It is important to know geopolitics. I feel like it important to know. So we educate ourselves while we do silly things too.
Something called the European Coal and Steel Community, and this gave them some incredible advantages. For example, when France needed lots of coal and steel, Germany offered steel and coal to France to help them in post-war reconstruction. Similarly, Germany was able to sell its coal and steel to other members, and it was able to make a profit with steel products to develop its economy and to decrease its debt. Similarly, countries like Italy, Belgium, Netherlands, and Luxembourg, they were able to get access to countries with a larger population like Germany and France. So all of these put together, the businesses in these countries got access to 6 countries with no taxes or opposition. This is how a small union of countries benefited by sharing both resources and access. And this union was so successful that more and more countries started to join this union. And fast forward to today, it is a union with 27 member countries. This is how, ladies and gentlemen, in 1993, this union evolved to become one of the most powerful unions in the world, which we all know today as the European Union. And all these countries got 3 major superpowers by joining the European Union. Now listen to this very carefully, because here's where the heart of UK's economic crisis lies. The first superpower that these countries enjoyed was the superpower of EU citizenship, which means all the citizens of European Union could move and reside freely in any European Union country. Secondly, in the European Union, goods, services and capital could move across national borders without any barriers. So a furniture businessman in Greece could sell his furniture in the UK and there was no extra tax and no trade regulation. And lastly, for the small countries, the European Union gave an unfair advantage of trade negotiation. For example, imagine if a small country like Hungary and a giant like India sit at the negotiation table. Now you tell me, who will have an upper hand in this negotiation? India has a population of 1.4 billion, while Hungary's population is only 10 million. So if we sit down for a bilateral trade agreement, we could tell Hungary that we will give your automobile industry an access to a population of 1.4 billion if you reduce your import taxes by 25%. But Hungary will have to decrease the import duty on Indian automobile by 50%. Why? Because we are a bigger country and we can exploit a small country because we are giving them access to a much bigger market. But you know what, guys? Here's where the European Union came in. And they said, instead of an individual country bargaining with India, the entire European Union will sit down with India to negotiate. So now, the European Union is sitting down as a single entity with a population of 447 million people. And this makes them so powerful that while India has a population of 1.4 billion people and a per capita income of $2,700, EU as an entity comes with a population of 450 million people and a per capita income of $52,000. So now do you realize when European Union as a giant entity sits at the negotiation table with India, the EU has a much better bargaining power against India, even though India has a population of 1.4 billion. So this is such a fantastic arrangement, isn't it? Every country gets better negotiation power, better citizen freedom, better relationship with European powers, and most importantly, you get market access to a much wider population as compared to your own country. Then the question is, why did UK exit the European Union? Well, out of the many reasons, here are 3 of the most important reasons why the United Kingdom exited the European Union. The first reason was that UK thought the European Union benefited more from UK than UK benefited from the European Union. For example, between 2012 to 2016, the average volume of fish caught by the European Union fishermen in British waters was 760,000 tons per year, whereas the British fishermen caught only 90,000 tons of fish in the EU waters, which was 8 times less than European Union. Similarly, in 2013, UK's gross contribution to the European Union budget was around 17 billion euros, whereas they received back only 6.31 billion euros. Now, if you look at the net contribution of UK, it turns out to be 10.76 billion euros, right? So if you see, there was a huge disparity in budget contributions among the European Union states. So this is the reason why the Brits felt like they were being robbed by the European Union. How ironical, isn't it? For a change, the Brits felt like they were being robbed. If you know what I mean, that is hilarious. The second thing that bothered them was immigration. So while the European Union expanded, several countries like Poland, Czech Republic and Hungary got in. And because citizens could move across borders, many people started coming from less developed countries into the United Kingdom. And foreign population almost doubled from 5.3 million in 2004 to over 9.5 million people in 2021, which was about 12% of the entire population of UK. So the Brits felt worried about foreigners entering their land. Again, how ironical, isn't it? The Brits were worried about foreigners coming into their country. This drastically increased strain on public services and housing, lowered wages of workers because of oversupply of labor, and eventually it decreased job opportunities for their own citizens. This was the third problem that UK had. And lastly, the United Kingdom felt that they could easily negotiate better deals with countries like India rather than the European Union doing it for them. These are the reasons why they decided to conduct a referendum to opt out of the European Union. So after the referendum of 52-48, finally Brexit happened on 23rd of June 2016. But as it turns out, as of now, things are not going well for UK at all. And this is what the situation in UK looks like.
The picture across England is not much better.
Food prices soared 13.6% in the last 12 months, and record housing costs are applying pressure on UK households.
So the question we heard is, what on earth went wrong with Brexit, and why is UK in such a terrible situation? Well, the first major hit that the country faced was trade. If you look at the stats, you will realize that European Union was one of UK's largest trading partners. As of 2022, while UK exports to EU accounted for 42% of all their exports, UK imports from the European Union was 48% of all UK imports. So you can imagine how much the UK depended on the European Union for trade. But after Brexit, the UK was no longer part of the customs union, which allowed them the flow of goods and services among the EU countries without any import duty or customs duty. So after Brexit, UK goods got taxed while moving to every country in the European Union. So to solve this problem, UK thought they could simply sign something called the Free Trade Agreement. For those who don't know, FTA or Free Trade Agreement is when two or more countries agree to trade with each other with no taxes or very less taxes. So the UK thought they could sign the Free Trade Agreement with the European Union countries, and they could easily trade with each other without immigrants, without contribution to the EU fund, and without allowing other European countries to exploit the UK. But you know what, guys? Here's where the UK economy faced a big problem. And this is a problem that even India is facing in 2024. So the question is, what is this problem? Ladies and gentlemen, this problem is that UK and India both are not manufacturing-driven economies. We are service-driven export economies. So we don't make most of our money by exporting products, but by exporting our services. While the UK exports financial services, India exports IT services. So the question we hear is, why is a service-driven economy so dangerous, and why is manufacturing better for India and UK right now? Well, there are three simple reasons. Number one, manufacturing industries can provide way more employment as compared to service industries, and this is for both skilled as well as unskilled people. For example, while the IT industry constitutes 7.5% of our GDP, the textile industry barely accounts for 2.3% of our GDP. But if you look at the employment that they provide, the numbers are staggering. On the outside, if I asked you which sector would recruit more people, what would you say? Of course, the IT industry employs more people, right? Because their contribution is almost 3 times as much as the textile sector. But you know what, guys? While the IT services industry of India employs 5.43 million people, our textile industry employs 45 million people. And while the IT industry mostly recruits only skilled people, the textile industry employs millions of unskilled people along with the skilled people. So
Kaka, when you're free, check the Discord. I've sent you the horror mod I was talking about. Will do. Definitely will do.
The manufacturing sector provides way more employment opportunities as compared to the service sector. Secondly, while the service sector is prone to more economic shocks, the manufacturing sector is relatively shock-proof. For example, during the 2008 recession, while the financial services industry and the marketing services took a massive hit, companies like Nestle, Procter & Gamble and Unilever, they were not as badly affected, because while the people could cut down their spending on financial and marketing services, they could not cut down on essentials like razors, detergents and baby foods. And lastly, while manufacturing is easily scalable to increase exports, scaling a service company is very difficult. For example, if I have to increase the production of iPhones from 10,000 to 20,000 units, I can recruit, train and deploy people within a few weeks. And on top of that, all I have to do is get new machines and run at higher capacity. But if I have to go from 20 to 30 clients in my financial services business, it is very difficult. And by the way, guys, unless you're an entrepreneur, you can't understand the pain of what I'm saying. So if you can't understand this context of the pain of expansion, just talk to any service industry business owner and they will tell you everything. So long story short, the manufacturing sector has 3 major advantages over the service sector. And these advantages revolve around employment, scale and resistance to economic shocks. But now, if you look at UK's economy, 81% of UK's GDP is dependent only on services. And if you see the production, it has been stagnant for over a decade. And this is the reason why, ladies and gentlemen, 2 things happened. When the service industry had to comply with 27 different countries for legal and financial services after Brexit, the service industry of UK got disrupted. On top of that, they saw 2 major crises with COVID and the Russia-Ukraine war.
It's been revealed COVID-19 has dealt the UK's economy its biggest blow in more than 300 years.
The Office for National Statistics has revealed the pandemic led to a 9.9% drop in the country's GDP over 2020.
The actions we have taken to sanction Putin's regime
10% decline on GDP.
Cost-free.
And no rich people will get affected. It's all the people who are not rich, the middle class and the poor.
For us at home. The invasion of Ukraine presents a risk to our recovery, as it does to countries around the world. We should be in no doubt. Behind Putin's invasion is a dangerous calculation.
So as we all know, 2 economic shocks resulted into yet another disruption in both the service as well as the manufacturing sector. This is the second reason why the UK is suffering, which is over-dependence on service industry. And lastly, now, because of Brexit, UK is also witnessing a labour crisis. Long story short, as of 2021, 200,000 EU citizens have left UK after Brexit. In addition to that, UK has a shortage of more than 100,000 truck drivers. And what's even worse is that there is also a shortage of 30,000 nurses in hospitals. And in all, as of 2024, there are 889,000 vacancies in the UK, because of which sectors like hospitality and transport are struggling. So now, UK is finding it extremely difficult even while the global economy is growing. And to make matters worse, the pound sterling is depreciating, which is further causing inflation and it is making people poor. So all of this put together, UK has now entered into a vicious cycle where the government is not spending on health and welfare for people. People are not able to work because of long-term illness. These people are neither earning nor spending. So again, the economy is not growing at all. As a result, neither the government nor the businesses have money to expand or earn. This is nothing but the cause and effect relationship between the government spending, public health, workforce participation, and economic growth. This is the story of the European Union, Brexit, and its impact on the UK economy. And this entire story teaches us three very, very important lessons for the Indian economy. Lesson number one: never consult stupid people for an important decision. In this case, the decision of Brexit was not made by the economists of the country, but by the people of UK who obviously did not know anything about running the economy. So if you ask an unemployed worker if he should ban foreign workers or not, he will obviously say yes, right? Because that would give him more demand and money even if he is incompetent. But what on earth does a worker know about running a nation? So if you consult the people of the country for a critical economic decision, it will lead to a disaster because a mob doesn't understand economics. Lesson number two: there are many economists out there who believe that India can grow by boosting its service industry. But while the focus on service industry is absolutely important, it is equally or perhaps more important to grow our manufacturing sector. Because if we want to grow our economy and secure our people from economic shocks, it is easier with manufacturing than with services. And lastly, always remember, if we want to grow our economy in the 21st century, globalization for us is as important as self-reliance. So we must be self-reliant. At the same time, we should not hesitate to trade with the world because self-reliance is not equal to isolation. These are the lessons that India needs to learn from the economic crisis in UK. And I just hope, as citizens of the country, you learn something valuable from this
That
case
was a
study.
very good video. I completely agree with this. This was a really, really detailed depth analysis on UK. And we'll play getting over it one more time and we'll be ending the stream real fast. Let's give me a sec before this. Let's close this. Yeah, I need to close the stream too. Let me close Steam. Let's do continue.
The soul would have no rainbow had the eyes no teeth. Yes. John Vance Cheney. Oh no.
Keeping the sensitivity does increase the pace of the movement. You can hit harder. You can like really use the hammer properly. Wow, this is annoying. The gesture is very annoying for my wrist. This is not good for my wrist. Wow, how can I not just end it? How can I just not get up? Wow, so annoying. Let's just go slowly. Just take our sweet time. Okay, let's take this. Yes. Just push it here, push ourselves. Just leave us in. Yeah. Oh, no. Why is it so difficult, man? Why is it so difficult for you? Yeah, okay. Oh! Annoying. Incredibly annoying, man. Yeah. We're good. Yes. Oh.
The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before. That's the deal. C.S. Lewis.
Shut the fuck up. Let's... It's so annoying. Let's restart this game because yeah, man. 6 people watching, man. Damn, I should play more games then. People like games. Okay. Yeah. I was not that far from the beginning, so it is there only to start over. Yeah. Shit, man, now I can't even cross this thing. I am screwed. Oh no, I did.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over.
No shit, bhai.
If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back,
Why would you
spending an
delete your
hour in the
homework?
commute. If you won
The
some
day
money
before
at the
it is due,
casino
what is this
and then
thrill
put
of
all your
yours
winnings on red,
that
but it came up black.
bets on you
If you got your
doing
best
this
shirt
over and
dry
over
cleaned
again.
before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their
Why
original
can't I
view,
climb this? Why
starting
can't I
over
climb
is
this?
harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that,
I just
like
did.
if you've already
I
had a
did
bad
it the
day,
first
then
time.
what
It
you're
was
about to
too
go
easy the
through
first
might be
time.
too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
Oh, man.
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any
Oh,
point.
I did.
Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
Okay.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
Should I just leave here, Run? Should I just gamble my...
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time.
Okay.
In it, your task is simply to drag
Just
yourself
shut
up a
up,
mountain
man.
with a hammer.
Yap,
And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavour. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery. And the player is constantly, unremittingly...
Every
in
time I
danger of falling
climb,
and
someone
losing
compliments and I fail. Don't do it. Don't do it. Last time,
Anyway, when
Lion
you
Lord
start
Taken
Sexy
did it.
Hiking, you're standing next to this dead
I
tree
regret
that
it
blocks the way to
insta.
the entire
I
rest of the
regretted
game.
it insta.
It might take you an
Don't
hour to
compliment
get
me.
over that tree.
I
A
don't
lot of people
compliment.
never got past it. Prod
not
and poke
compliment.
at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength,
now,
trying to
now,
find a
now,
way
now.
up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most
Arre,
obstacles in
bhai,
video game worlds
don't
are
do that
fake.
sound.
You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle.
Why is
and
he
I'd build
talking
it,
so much? He's
test
just...
it, and it would usually
Can't
turn out to
stop
be
talking.
unreasonably hard.
Why can't I?
But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains
No,
build
it's
themselves
not
from our efforts to
Our
climb
fault,
them.
it's your fault.
And it's our
you make
repeated
it
attempts to
difficult.
reach the summit that
No,
turns
no,
those
no, no, no,
mountains
no, no.
into something real.
No.
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with. And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
Shut up! Thank God. Oh! Where is it? Oh! খুন করে দেবো ভাই এর no, I won't. It was not a threat. Just climb, my brother. Just climb. Just climb, man. Just climb. Is it too much to ask? Oh my God. Okay. Just get up there. Just go, my brother. You can do it. You're such a good boy. Such a careful this part. There you go. No, man. No, I did not. I am scared to touch my mouse. I am so scared to touch my mouse. Oh! Why can't it just be? Why can't it just be an easy game, right? No. Okay. Okay. I am back. जाना भाई जाना भाई जाना just go just go just go man just go no I'm still here I'm still here I'm still here it's a low graphic shit game okay अरे भाई just go up just let me do this one time I'm asking all I ever wanted was did I oh
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
bye and I'm ending the stream this is over I'm never streaming again worst day of my life worst day of